and it's heartless. And I'm sure whoever did it, or whoever they were, thought it was funny and cute, and it's not.
A portion of Brookland Cemetery torn up by vandals who ran over a grave marker and barely missed hitting the headstone of a child. You're watching Wave News 11. I'm John Bull. Tonight, Elijah Compton's mother is talking about the impact after vandals tore through her son's gravesite. Wave News reporter Alina Noakes has more from the mother, who was hysterical to find a vehicle did donuts just a few feet away from her son's headstone.
Vandalism, disorderly conduct, and desecration of a grave. All charges those involved in the cemetery vandalism could face. Those charges simply what Taylor Davenport sees as justice.
This is supposed to be sacred, and somebody made it their playground.
A playground in the most inappropriate of places, a cemetery. In the overnight hours of June 5th, someone drove into the Brookland Cemetery in Pioneer Village and did donuts at the foot of Taylor Davenport's son's grave.
I mean, you can tell they just kept going, I guess, until they hit that. And it looks like they booked it out of here after that.
Davenport would break down in tears, finding the rutted up plot and mud slung onto her son's gravestone the next morning.
The grass to his headstone, we wash it twice a week. We put, our own grass seed down. That's the only way we know how to take care of him. It's the only way we can.
Elijah Dean Compton, gone at just 2 years old.
He's my little wild child, but he fearless. Kid was not afraid of anything, and he was the sweetest.
Elijah's memory and Davenport's grief still fresh a year later.
This place is almost like my safe haven. I know how many days I've been here, and I know how many days I've missed in the past year.
Elijah's gravesite was not the only one damaged. One grave marker just a few yards away was moved.
We've had people removing flowers, but as far as driving through and doing the damage they've done, no, this is a first.
The Pioneer Village Police Department is investigating the vandalism, which has serious charges. They include vandalism, disorderly conduct, and desecration of a grave, a felony carrying a stint in state prison.
There are people that do know what's happened and what's gone on. Hopefully someone will step up and do the right thing.
Right now, police have no solid leads on suspects. Brookland Cemetery is offering a $1,000 reward to anyone with information that leads to an arrest and conviction. The cemetery didn't want to go on camera, but released a statement on June 10th saying they were horrified by the damage. The statement reads in part, quote, "The harm caused by these ignorant actions is not just physical, it is emotional distress to our families who have every right to expect their neighbors and the community to respect a place meant to honor lost loved ones and their legacies." Those actions, something Davenport still doesn't understand.
It's a cemetery. Why? What's the point? Was there motive? Did somebody make you angry? What was the point?
If you have any information about the vandalism at Brookland Cemetery, please contact the Pioneer Village Police Department. Alina Noakes, Wave News.
Good, thanks, Alina.